Hey guys, welcome to the studio, welcome to the vlog. Today, a very busy day. It already starts with construction. Also, the roof is being fixed a little. Very messy everywhere. I got a ton of new gear. Really a lot, like a lot of gear. There's even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of that is here for the new A studio. This will be reconstructed entirely. I'll share everything tomorrow, because today we have something to take care of that is way more important. I honestly can't believe it, but we're finally getting another huge Logic update. So everyone out there using Logic, be excited. I'll try and present you all of the new features, explain them a little, and give you my opinion on like what is happening with Logic, because this one is a big one. It changes a lot and it fixes so many things that I just hated. And if you're interested in the studio construction, that will be just like really epic, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll explain everything, but today just Logic.
I think you're freaky, and I like that. I wanna touch your body all night, yeah. Don't even get me started, I'll be right back.
First up, the great news. Logic 10.5 is a free update and it's a big upgrade, maybe the biggest in a very long time. Installation was really quick and easy. I just opened up Logic and everything worked as before. I opened a couple of projects. Everything is working, which is the most important, especially if you work professionally and you're working on a project and you're thinking about upgrading or maybe first finishing that project. Still, please back up before you engage the update. There are two changes. First of all, the automation is done differently. So it updates your automation, which can give you like weird automations that are just consisting of dots, but it still sounds the same. And even bigger, some shortcuts are changing. It asks you if you want to keep your shortcuts or adapt to the new ones. And the changes are really small, and mostly those changes are made to also implement shortcuts for the new functions that were implemented. Well, let's get to the exciting stuff. We've got a full project opened with like 70 tracks and everything going on. Everything is working. And like the thing that really like, it was so long overdue is Logic actually updating its sampler. The ESX24 was just like an old piece of garbage. This one right here is updated. The look of it, the functionality of it, it's way more convenient to use. You can still use all of the old ones that you already have uploaded in there. But what I think is even more exciting is actually the addition of the quick sampler. So you got the ESX24 replacement basically for your multi kind of samples. And then you got the quick sampler that is more used for single samples. So you can just drag and drop any kind of loop right in there. While dragging and dropping, you can choose between optimized, original. Let's pick original really quick. And it shows you, this is like a drum loop, a straight loop, and it adjusts it to the tempo of your project. And then you can use it in a classic way and just fire it up. It's so amazing. Like, this is basic stuff every other DAW can do. Logic couldn't. It just couldn't. We also got the one-shot mode, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense using a loop. But then, of course, slicing, which is really exciting. It's like a very intelligent way of slicing. It works perfectly. You can move everything around and gives you this little grid. This is perfect for sampling. You can just, again, drag anything in there. Now, just play the kick, for example. Take like little heads out of there. It's perfect. Like, this is exactly what Logic needed. It looks nice. It works perfectly. Everything is there you could think of. You got the classic mode, the one shot, and the slice mode. It's good. And replacing the ESX24 with the sampler is also really nice. Like, this was definitely a needed update. Then we got the drum synth, which I honestly won't really use. It's nice to have to create your own kicks, snares, and percussion. Like synthesized percussion and snares and kicks. But it's not really powerful enough in my opinion. Yes, it gives you control over tone, shape, and like decay and the saturation and everything. But I personally, for example, use Still Kick 2, which is way more powerful. You can draw the notes and shape the waveform of the kick. Really great plugin. But still, nice to have for free again. For the live loop new functionality, which is like the flashiest new thing, let's use one of the sample projects, because I haven't like started a song with it yet. It looks amazing. I can't wait to have like controllers that fully control it. I'm pretty sure you can already map it to any kind of controller, but this is a little bit like what Ableton already had from the start. You have like little clips and scenes that you can arrange and trigger and play, and behind every kind of block there could be MIDI or audio. You can play them from top to bottom here at the very bottom. And this would basically jam. You make these kind of clips, arrange them together, and then you can start like thinking about how to arrange the song actually. And you can still, of course, have like the normal view right next to it and like make everything disappear or pop up again. And at the bottom you have like the effect unit, which you can also control with your iPad, with the iPad remote app that comes with Logic. And it's very, very tuned towards jamming for making music, and even more for actually performing your songs live. Like this will definitely open up a lot, because like there's main stage, which a lot of people don't really use, and I'm pretty sure main stage will also get this kind of update. So yeah, for live playing, for jamming, being creative, this is definitely a must. You can double click any kind of block, see the audio. You can right click on any empty one, add audio, add another cell. So this is really great. I'm not sure if I will actually use it for music production, because I'm so used to the standard view, but maybe for the very first hour or 2 hours to just get things going, and maybe eventually a live set in the future. That little effect section at the bottom is really interesting. I just wish you could somehow map other effects than the Logic integrated ones. So for example, you could use any kind of other reverb plugin and assign it a value, X, Y, and control it with it. This would make it even more powerful, but that's at the moment not possible, just like the integrated stuff. But maybe that's something they might add in the future, like mapping other effect plugins to it. That would be so amazing. You can also create MIDI tracks in here, create a MIDI cell, double click it, and then you got your typical piano roll. But you can now also open up the step sequencer, and that step sequencer is amazing. I had to use like other plugins to do it, and it's now integrated finally. You just draw blocks, which is amazing. Like this is the old school way of programming drums, especially for urban and electronic music. This is such a, like this feature was always missing. Like this makes my life, I'm so happy about it. Like the sampler and this one right here are my two favorites. You just really like kick at the bottom, then you put in here like the claps, maybe the hi-hats, offbeat, and you got already like your first very simple electronic 4 to the floor kind of beat. Amazing. I love it. You can control every single one individually. You can put them into a bus, route them, parallel compression on the drums. All this kind of stuff just works. I love it. Like this makes me happy. This alone is worth the upgrade. So I hope this little quick overview helped you. There's a lot of like stability stuff that they improved. There's some little functions here and there, but the main ones showcased in this video. Let me know what you think about the new update. Will you upgrade immediately? Did you already upgrade? What's your favorite feature? And tomorrow we'll continue with the studio construction and unboxing all of that new gear. So definitely tune in.